Hello Saints fans, welcome to this week's edition of the Selection Insider. A big game this weekend. The team are going to Sydney for the round 18 Pride game against the Swans. It's been a while since we've got over the Swans, so we've got high expectations for our performance up there this week. In what had been a pretty good run for the club, we'd had 4 victories. You know, last week was a bit of a smack in the teeth for us. We weren't happy at all with our performance, so it's been a big week at the selection table this week. Some of the changes have been forced, other changes have been with guys in the VFL forcing their way into the team. Let's start in the midfield. Billy Longer returns after 1 week out with a little bit of hamstring tightness. Billy's had a really consistent season. Unfortunately for Tom Hickey, Billy's got his nose in front again this week, but Billy, like I said, has had a consistent season. Luke Dunston has also fought his way back into the team through some really consistent VFL form. Luke had 28 touches last week. He had 9 tackles. His previous game in the seniors was against Fremantle, where he was a pretty solid contributor, so we're expecting a good performance from Luke. Also back into the team after a couple of weeks out with a suspension is Jimmy Webster. Jimmy's another who's had a consistent season across half-back and running through the wings. He's been giving us lots of drive. He gets back to support his defence pretty well. The other big inclusion for us this week, and he has the ability to play key defence, he also has the ability to play key forward, is Rowan Marshall. It's Rowan's first game for the club. People would have noticed that last week he got elevated off the rookie list. He's had a very consistent season in front of the ball and behind the ball in the VFL. So coming off a 20 possession game last week in the VFL, really pleasingly for Rowan and his family and our team and Saints fans. Rowan makes his debut for the club this weekend, so congratulations to Rowan. The fifth of the changes, I mentioned the 5, was Blake Akers. Blake's another one, like Dunston, like Marshall. When he's been asked to go back to VFL level, his form has been really consistent, so we could do with his run and his ability to win contests this week. We're heading to Sydney tomorrow, which is Friday. We're going to have an open training session at the SCG starting at 4 o'clock. We'd encourage as many Saints fans in the area to come along to training and support the boys. We've had a good run of blockbuster games, and this is another Saturday night game. We've had a lot of Friday night games. We've had some Saturday night games. So if you're a Saints fan, if you're in Sydney, the game starts at 7:25 at the SCG on Saturday night.
Looking for a personal loan? Go to Pepper Money. No upfront or ongoing fees, with easy online application and competitive interest rates. Pepper Money, official lender of St Kilda Football Club.